Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here with an update video. 5 decks have now come back, which I want to play with. The Cyber Sky Knights and Speed Droids have been stored away for the moment, not put back in the binders, because I will get them out again at a later date, but I really want to play these 5 decks again, so I have got back out my Highlander Yuya deck, Stardust Junk. I still don't have Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which is really annoying, but should be alright without it for the time being. Utopia, now with an upgraded extra deck, slightly. Red Dragon Archfiend as well. So yeah, after the Q&A, I decided to try and find out when we're going to get it, but there's nothing for the TCG at the moment. It's coming out in Japan in late June, like round about the time of my birthday, but no news on a English release yet. And finally, Blackluster Soldier, because I really want to try out Blackluster Soldier Legendary Swordsman, and a couple of normal monsters I put in to try and get maximum use out of it. So yeah, expect to see games with those, and hopefully a winning game with Exodia, because ever since I pulled it out the binder, I have not won a single match with that game, and I would like that to change. I'm also still going to try and get my Egyptian gods to work. Yeah, ever since I brought them back, they've been working well without the Numeron stuff, and then, of course, I struggled in those games against Brian. Like in one of them, I just didn't draw what I need, whereas in other situations, I was able to manage to get a setup for an Egyptian god, and yeah, my Guardian, what's it called? Yeah, Guardian Slime get kaiju'd away. So annoying. So I've been switching the Numeron engine around, but then I just ended up dropping it, because to be honest, I feel like the Numeron engine just makes it too bricky. Because like sometimes I'd be drawing Numeron Calling or Memories of Hope, and they'd be dead cards. I mean, sometimes I can get lucky and have the setup of Numeron Network, Numeron Calling, get out the Numeron numbers, tribute 3 of them for an Egyptian god, but that doesn't always come up, rather annoyingly. Whereas I feel like the version without Numerons just seems less bricky. So I want to give that version another chance, and I'm still going to prove to a certain someone that they're not cringe, as well as make that same person pay dearly for saying rude things about Exodia. But yeah, that's another story. So I'll continue to try and make that happen. What I will news use my Numeron cards for, though, is my Earthbound Immortals. I mean, unless I've sold the deck on, like, over the course of the next few months, I'm going to include those, the Numeron stuff into the deck. I think it'll help it out a lot. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, I'm also hoping to try and get some 2011 games in with Legendary Hero and Dark Magician. I did like, a couple of weeks ago in that cross ban list game, but it just wasn't a very good game because like fucking Numeron Plunder Patrol just didn't let anyone do anything really. I mean, Cal was able to do some things with my Legendary Hero deck, but not a lot. So I would like to showcase proper games with them so I can move on to the other past format decks. Don't know if I'll have a chance tomorrow night though, since James might not be around. Maybe Giorgio would be happy to oblige, but we'll see. Because yeah, the sooner I showcase my remaining past format decks, the sooner I can get back to speed duels and get back into that. Of course, alternatively, there is still the past format endurance that I plan to do. That might be a better chance to showcase all of my past format decks. It's going to be one of 3 endurances that I'm going to do. Actually, no, wait, 4, because I forgot I wanted to do a speed duel one as well. So yeah, 1 for my speed duel decks, 1 for my character decks, 1 for my past format decks, and of course 1 for my current format decks, which will be the biggest of them all. Yeah, I'm keen to get started on those as a way to celebrate 20 years since I got into the game. Also, my chair is moving down. Don't know if you can notice me sinking. Sorry, I'm trying to do an awkward salute. Yeah, anyway, in any case though, I just want to get back into the casual side of things in this game, and show that enjoyable, great casual content that I enjoy doing and that you guys enjoy seeing, and just put competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Behind me, like once and for all. It just feels like people don't seem to respect my decision to like give up tournaments. People have said don't give up on them and have tried to rope me back into it, which, not gonna lie, is actually kind of annoying because it feels like once again people just aren't respecting my wishes and decisions. Despite the fact that I clearly stated multiple times that my recent return was a temporary return. Again, so I'm losing my trail of thought and having difficulty getting words out. Now, I know this invitational thing is coming up later on, and I mean, it has argued that I have been doing well in tournaments, but like, I mean, it's true, but that's not really the point. Like, I really don't care about rankings and standings and progress. Like, that means nothing to me anymore. Like, it doesn't matter how well I do in a tournament and whether or not I can beat meta or annoying decks. Like, just annoying decks and annoying cards are just frustrating to play against. Like, I just don't enjoy games against decks that don't let me play, like, at all. Like, they make my dueling life a misery, and just, I've had it up to here with decks that do things that don't let me play, and I just don't want to deal with them anymore, or anything about the competitive side of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, no, I want no part of it anymore. Like I said before, no means no. Competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Can suck my dick. I mean, yeah, there have been occasions where I've made temporary comebacks and stuff, but again, like I said, I'm not in it for the long haul. Seriously, fuck competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm done. I've had enough. Deal with it. Besides, casual Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so much better. So, from now on, this channel and the dueling space around me is a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Free zone. We don't do that here. I think that's everything I wanted to say, isn't it? Yeah, I guess there is one more thing. There's only 3 cards left to finish off my ice barriers, and that is Storming Mirror Force, Geomancer of the Ice Barrier, and Dark of the Ice Barrier. I may just have to buy those when I get paid. They won't cost much, but like I said, it's just such a pain in the arse having to buy singles. Like I keep saying, I hate buying singles. And it doesn't help that people either don't have cards that I want for trade, or even if they do have something I want, they only ever want to sell. Like, it's just really annoying, especially when I'm trying to save up for other things. Like, again, why can't you just trade? But anyway, I've already done a rant about that, like, almost a year ago. But, yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.